These rock and roll people began to give us a little bit of recognition. They recognized us as being legitimate biographers. The other thing they recognized was that they were getting a hell of a lot of free publicity out of our books. And as a result of that, we got a lot more cooperation with them. And the most notable among these was Gene Simmons of KISS. Gene is obviously a fairly avid comic book reader and was fascinated by our comic book on KISS. We got one of our writers, a fellow by the name of Steffenhagen, and he listened to him on the phone. Of course, we put it on a speakerphone so we could all hear it.
Legal firms that we use go in and protect the trademark, the copyright, the makeup, the logos, all of it. So they have a list of people they're going to go and basically nail to the wall. And I throw your name on the list. The legal guys have pointed out, obviously, that nobody sent checks, nobody asked for clearances for the makeup or the trademark, the logo or any of that stuff. And they said, well, we have to go after these guys. I said, why? I don't know that they sell more than 10,000 pieces of any issue. The one thing that made me pick up the phone in the first place is the quality of the work is just too good. The artwork, the stories, all of it's been, A+.
Thank you. We tried quite hard.
So this is more of a brainstorming session of how we can do something perhaps together that would save me the legal hassle of going through this.
We do appreciate you intervening in our behalf, too.
Look, I'm also thinking about my own stuff here because I don't want to pay the bills.
Right.
So I figured, wait a minute. Instead of putting any money out anywhere, maybe I can save some money by making a phone call.
Right. And possibly make some money down the line, I hope.
That's the main
if
point.
This all works out.
And we'll be sending you some more Hard Rock Comic t-shirts.
Oh, that'd be great.
And thanks a lot for wearing them. They look very cool on you.
Appreciate it.
Alrighty, I will get this out to you post-haste. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Yes! Fuck yeah, Gene!
Gene started giving him enough information for us to write 3 books. And that's what we did. We wrote a book called Tales from the Tour. And then we wrote another book called The KISS Prehistory, in which we explained how the group got together and its origins. And something else that nobody had ever seen before is how they developed their makeup.
Working with KISS was really cool because they respected me enough that they weren't going to censor me. They knew I was good at what I did. They respected what Revolutionary was doing. Although, they didn't like not making money off it probably, or the lawyers didn't or whatever, but I mean, they were cool to us. We went up there, we met with KISS, and Todd was just like stunned, because we've been acknowledged by a major band. We went to 2 places on our way back to San Diego. The first place we stopped in was Denny's. The waitress came and brought us our food, and we're like, hey. And Todd says, hey, guess where we were? And she's like, where? Yeah. Todd said, we were just hanging out with KISS doing an interview. I'm the owner of Revolutionary Comics, and this is Spike, and he's the head writer of Hard Rock Comics. And the waitress is like, wow, that is so cool, Then we stopped at a comic book store, and it was the same thing, Todd said, yeah, we were just hanging out with KISS. And they're like, who cares, And that's Revolutionary Comics, and that was Todd's business, Todd's dealings with the industry.
Humor to him was often adversarial as well. To him, pissing somebody off, even if they were getting pissed off about something that you didn't really believe, was humorous.
For some reason, somebody brought up the subject of Mother Teresa. And Todd just pops off he just goes, Mother Teresa, she's a whore. And this guy Craig, he was sort of a Bible thumper. And he kind of goes like this, like, what did you just say? And he goes, oh, she's just a PR machine. He gets a catalog for the Pope. People give her money. She's just a scam. And those two got into it. I mean, it was, I don't exactly remember what was said, but it was obvious that Todd was having a good time at Craig's expense and was kind of playing the devil's advocate.
Like, we would go to a restaurant, he would order hamburger ice cream. And the waitress would look at him real funny, and he'd be acting perfectly serious. He goes, "You don't have hamburger ice cream? Okay, I have $50. You can come with hamburger ice cream. You know, can you just mix some hamburger, some raw hamburger?" And just like go on and on, telling them, "Here's what you do." And give them a recipe, saying, "If you can just do this for me." And people would take him very seriously. "Oh, $50, really?" And they'd be writing down, "Okay, so take the raw hamburger," and stuff like that. And he just ad-libbed it, wing it from a bizarre idea.
I just trying to